It was hardly a hero's homecoming today, but the cane-toed Conquerors were trying to be COVID safe after their charter flight. Last night they were just flying high. An outcast 2 years ago, Latrell's embrace with his coach and the Blues chief advisor says it all. He's loving it.
Let's go! Long road for me, myself personally, but unbelievable, mate. I had a little emotional time out there with Cookie, but yeah, it's the best feeling, next to winning grand finals, honestly. You can't beat it.
And as for the tears with Damien Cook,
just like I said, the roller coaster. He's my teammate, I've been at the club for 18 months now, and I just really love the bloke, and he's one of my best mates.
Mitchell said his axing was his inspiration.
Stayed hungry, made me more hungry.
The mending of his relationships paid off for the state, as Latrell showed why he's the Blues alpha male. This strip led to a try for Josh Adokar. He pushed Valentine back to Christmas, and then there was a try that will be replayed for decades, again at the expense of Holmes. His left paw changing the momentum of the game and providing the Blues a path to win the series. He's the man to produce the big moments.
I live for him. Let's go.
Mitchell was the clear game breaker. It took a superhuman effort from James Tedesco to win man of the match. He was close to untouchable with the ball. The desire to hold up the shield after Game 3 was driving him. His team didn't concede a point. Their most lethal attackers showing incredible awareness in defence.
It was unbelievable. I'd like box seat for it, just seeing him come across and slap it out. Everyone talks about Turway with his attacking prowess, but that was a massive play in the game.
As the ice shoulder shows, Cleary played through pain. He was inspired by his old skipper. The Blues wore Boyd Cordner's playing number 253 on their jumpers.
Boyd's probably the most courageous player I've ever played with, and we're lucky enough for him to present our jerseys last night, and I think that was definitely a lot of, motivation there to do it for him.
Danny Weidler, 9 News.
Now, it turns out the Queensland team of 2021 is the worst in Origin history, with the total points for games 1 and 2 now standing at 76-6. It was also the first time that the Maroons have been held to 0 at home, leaving under pressure captain Daly Cherry-Evans on the verge of tears.
I just hope that the silver lining tonight might be that we have sparked something inside of us that kicks us into gear.
And if that wasn't painful enough, all the Sydney-based Maroons were forced to travel back to New South Wales with the triumphant Blues. And all the NRL players have just plunged back into level 4 biosecurity protocols. It is the toughest COVID restrictions possible, with the clean and dirty zones not seen since during the height of the league's lockdown last year. It also means strictly no visitors to footballers' homes. Well, his career hangs in the balance, but one thing is certain about Corey Norman's future: he won't end up as a salesman. The Dragons 5/8 says the club made the correct call to let him go, as he now fights to earn a new deal in the NRL.
Corey Norman has always been full of surprises, but praising the decision to show him the door is unexpected, even for him.
I think the club's heading in the right direction, and it's a good call.
Rather than sulk at his uncertain future, Norman has taken a big picture approach.
We've got 2 young halves here in Junior and Bud Sullivan, and that's the way they've gone with youth. I look forward to a couple of years' time sitting back and watching them boys play really good football in the NRL.
Even if he pays the price for it.
I know my big paydays are been and gone now, so it ain't even about the money anymore.
Chad Townsend finished his last NRL game as a hero.
The Sharks have somehow won this.
Unaware that it would also be the finish to his career as a Shark.
I'll probably be the first person ever to kick a field goal and golden point and then not be selected the week after. So I was a little bit surprised. I was caught off guard.
He's now a Warrior for the rest of the season and will then take up a deal at the Cowboys, comfortable with the modern-day business of rugby league.
Probably would have been great to play out the rest of the year at Cronulla, but having a send-off or whatever is not really too important to me. What's important to me is my football and playing football. That's what I get paid to do.
Dallin Watene-Zelezniak joins him in his own mid-season switch after leaving the Bulldogs.
We just weren't performing on the field, so some people have to go or some things have to change, and unfortunately I was one of those people, but I'm still living my childhood dream and just in different colours now, and colours that I've always dreamed of putting on.
Sam Jordan, 9 News.